Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. I'm here with my sister
Amanda, Miss Milky Way.
Anyways,
why do you make this so awkward? I say my name.
Whatever. Anyways, man, if you guys have not seen our spoiler-free review to It, go ahead and check it out. Link will be right, where's the thing? Over there, or yeah, over there, or like up here, or something like that. Go check it out. It'll be there. Go check it out. Watch it. Go watch the movie. Then come watch this. Or if you just don't care, watch this. Anyway, go check out my sister's channel in the description box below. Go ahead and tell them what you do on your channel.
Guys, I do a whole bunch of stuff. Just like a whole bunch of stuff. I do story times, discussions, vlogs to the vlogs. I'm going to start doing pranks and reactions. But I do a whole bunch of stuff.
Pranks on who?
You don't got to worry about that.
Pranks on who?
You don't got to worry about that. Whole bunch of stuff. And I'm going to be dishing out a lot of treats. And you don't want to miss it.
And she has a lot of attitude.
And share with people that you think that would like to see this beautiful face. Anyways,
guys, yes. So, you ready to get into this review?
Okay, just start talking.
What do you want to talk about first?
Just start talking. I'm gonna feel out for you.
Okay. So first thing.
Gotta say, let's get into the video.
No, we good, bruh. We good. I'm just bump that, bro. Bump that. We going straight into it.
All right. If you don't start, I will.
Guys, the first thing that I need to talk about right now, I need to get off my chest, is my boy Mike. Okay? I don't care.
If you guys don't know who Mike is,
talk about this right now.
Mike is the black guy. You want to start?
Okay. So, in the 1990 miniseries adaptation of Stephen King's It with Tim Curry as Pennywise, we had the boy Mike Hanlon, bruh. Okay? Mike is the black guy that was part of the Lucky Seven, Losers Club, that kind of brought everything together.
He made sense of the mystery of Pennywise, and he had all the information. He was the brains. He was like the seal that held everyone together.
They replaced the roles with Ben and Mike.
Okay, first of all, let's talk about Ben and Mike in the original movie. Ben is the guy with the muscle. They call him fat, but he ain't fat. He had muscle. Like, he was just thick and big. He had a good build. But anyways,
thick.
So he was the muscle, but he had a sweet heart. He had a kind heart, right? So anyway, so that was Ben. And we loved him for that, okay? Then you had Mike. He was the brains. Now, in this movie, in this one we're talking about in 2017, they downplayed Mike's character. They downplayed him to just someone just farming the goats and the animals and whatever. And they gave Ben Mike's role. So basically, Ben is still he's like a fat kid. He's not like built. He's like a fat kid. Like, no offense. I don't really like using that word fat. But he's a chubby dude. A chubby boy. And basically he's the one that is putting all the pieces together, which made no sense because, like, first of all, you're new. Like, where you come from? How you? Oh, I was bored. So they try to say that how he was like the lonely character. No one wanted to speak to him, so he would spend time in the library and do all this research. But like, come on, man.
Yeah, what they did with that really pissed me off because I'm like, Mike was like she said, in the original Mike, and I would not have been mad if they didn't make it so racially obvious with certain things. So like, this is what I have to say. Like, I wouldn't have been mad about. Well, I would still been mad, but I wouldn't have been as mad if they didn't make it racially obvious. Okay, in the new movie, like my sister said, he was in the farm. He's doing the goats. He's poor. He's an outsider.
Mind you, he's the first character that they showed you of the Lucky
Seven. Yeah, he was the first character they showed, which I thought was going to be like, okay, they're showing the original OG, right? But my thing is, like she said, Mike in the original Tim Curry was the one. He was the photographer. He's the one that noticed everything. He's the one that saw the signs, the clues,
and
even when they got older,
he didn't see it, but he
was a kid. Did he?
No.
I can't remember if he did.
He didn't. He's the one that pieced it together. He saw it in the book, the clown picture. Anyways.
No, yeah, in the book when they all opened it in the thing. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he saw it in the book. But the thing is, when they were all older, Mike was the one that called everybody back and was like, "Yo, remember the promise we made to Bill? It's back. We gotta do what we gotta do. Remember that promise." He's the one that got the squad back up. And then another thing too they did too, and I want to talk about Bev in a second. But Bev, with her storyline, which I completely got upset about. The part
the first one or the second
No,
one?
in the second, in this movie, what they're doing, in this movie now, this 2017 version of It, what they did with her cleaning the blood up in the bathroom, Mike was not in that scene.
And he was in the original scene.
And in the original, Mike was in that scene. And that scene is kind of what really
brought them
the
together.
The Losers Club together.
The Lucky
because
Seven.
it showed that all of them
We're in it
together, and they helped Bev clean her bathroom, and they helped her do this, and that's what like, solidified their entire
and then
friendship.
It's like, for Mike, they just downplayed his character, saying, "Oh, he just came in last minute." Just to be
and
like,
he didn't even have that much dialogue.
They didn't really give him a part. They were like,
dumb.
okay. This is what I think they did. They were like, okay, you know what? Okay. So you know when they're making remakes for movies and stuff like that, of course it's not going to be the same. I understand that, but at least be true to your character. My thing is, what was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, I'm getting to a point here. Shoot.
He came in last minute. He had the little gun thing, and his dialogue was just not even. It was not.
Oh, I remember. Dang it, I remember. No, I gotta talk about it. I remember. It's so good.
So bust my eardrum out. Shoot, I didn't even clip the mic, bro. Dang.
So, so it's like they were trying to take pieces of the movie and still be like, oh, this is the remake of things. So of course we got to bring the black boy back. Of course we got to do that. But let's not give him an actual role.
Exactly.
That's what I felt.
What confused me is that this movie is in 2017.
Exactly.
And the original was in 1990.
But all this is equalizing, and this rights for everybody be equally whatever.
You would expect them to like give him a equal, because most people would call it blackwashing, but you can't say that because in the original he was already like that to begin with.
Blackwashing
I haven't read the. We're not gonna address blackwashing and whitewashing in this video. We're not doing that in this video.
Okay.
It's not meant for that. Not this video. It has nothing to do with. Yes, we're black, whatever. It has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with the fact that.
Stay true to the character.
Look, to be honest with you, if Mike was Asian or if Mike was white or whatever,
I would still have a problem.
I would still have a problem with it because it's not. The roles are being switched.
I didn't like how Ben was the one.
I didn't like how they portrayed Ben either,
It didn't fit him.
Because Ben, like in the original, Ben, he was, and I guess we're just being picky because we just really love the original more. But Ben, he was like stocky and he was chubby or whatever, but he was strong enough to defend himself, and he just didn't know that. Or not he didn't know that. It's just that he had a kind heart.
It's like he discovered himself.
He had a kind heart, so he wasn't really partial to just having violence all the time. He was more passive with it. He was a poet. He was a sweet talker.
He just defends
They got that part right in the new one, except for the part of him actually really defending himself. I mean, they kind of showed it with the Rock fight when he was like, ah! But what I love about the old movies is that Ben was like, nah, you threw a rock at the girl I love, I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to rugby tackle you to the ground.
Exactly.
That's what I loved about the old Mike. And you see, the thing is, with every character in the old Ben, every character in the original had a specific role that really defined
It's like
them.
they were trying to give Ben all the roles. Come on, man.
That kind of upset me too. But
it's just like Mike was just there to be there, just to have the lucky. And they didn't even emphasize the lucky 7. They didn't. Remember how Mike took a picture of all of them? I was expecting some camera to magically pop up because everything was magically popping up in this movie.
Exactly.
So I was expecting a camera to magically pop up and then take a photo or something.
I don't know. I just don't like what they did with some of the characters story-wise. Like I said, even the new movie, the story was okay. But with the Losers Club, they didn't really do it. Except for Richie. I loved Richie. I really did love Richie. He was good.
Billy is like, he gave them the name Losers Club. And that's not how they got the name. They got the name because the bad boys gave them Losers Club. So when he said, oh, we're like the Losers Club.
Exactly. I didn't really like
Say
that.
no more.
And 2, I didn't like this Billy. I didn't like this Billy that much. He was annoying me, thinking that Georgie was still alive. The mess. The old one knew that his brother was dead. You know what I'm saying?
No, but okay. I felt like Billy. He was
more braver though.
He was more assertive in this one. The old Billy, he was trying to. He was low key with it. He wanted to find out the truth, but he didn't really want to. I thought who was the one trying to do it? It was like Mike and like Ben, kind of.
Yeah.
But like this one, it was just like no, like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, some of the characters I really did enjoy, like, I keep forgetting the guy.
Richie.
I keep forgetting the guy.
The guy with the asthma. I forgot his name.
I keep forgetting his name, but I liked this version of him a lot better, too. He was more, he stood up for himself, because this is a gazebo.
Like, the part where his mom was just trying to just over-shelter him so he won't go missing or whatever. He was like, no, this is a bunch of gazebos. That's placebo, boy.
Placebo, not a gazebo. So, I mean, there were certain aspects of the New Losers Club that was funny.
Ruthless,
yo, these kids had potty mouths for days, bro.
Oh, my God. They were so ruthless.
I mean, okay, and what I'll tell you this. I haven't read the book, so I don't know if they're actually being accurate to the book.
Oh, it's a book.
It was a book first, because Stephen King is the one who wrote the book. It was a book, then they made it to the miniseries, then the movie, whatever. But I didn't read the original book and the original sets of books and stuff. I didn't read it, so I don't know if they were being accurate to the characters. But we're going off to Bev now. Bev, in the original, they really just displayed her as, I don't really want to say it.
A groupie?
A group whore. I don't know if that's the right word to use.
That's what it was.
But that's kind of what it was. I mean, she was kind of like, she was in the old one. She kissed like all three of them.
Three guys in like one setting.
In one setting, she kissed like she went from kissing. She kissed Richie first when she woke up.
Yeah.
And then she kissed Billy. And then later on she kissed Ben.
But she stayed with Ben.
But she stayed with Ben, yeah. But in the original, it kind of made her. They just kind of like really sexualized her in the original.
Okay.
And in this one, I don't know if that's actually being accurate. I don't know if that was the intention. Maybe that's what they were trying to do. But in the new one, too, she was kind of really sexualized as well. Especially the scene that was really, really, like, not okay.
What? Maybe I missed
the pharmacist. That was just not okay.
Yeah.
That was just not okay.
I felt like maybe they were trying to display pedophilia, maybe?
They were, obviously that's what they were trying to do, but they're just trying to show you how sexually they were trying to make this character. They were really like over sexualizing Bev.
I will understand if she was like of age, and he would have been like, oh, like
a little
Lewis
bit attractive,
Clark.
yeah.
But that girl's dead like 12 years old. Come on now.
Like as old as his daughter that he has.
His granddaughter.
his granddaughter, right?
Like, come on now.
It's trippy. I don't know if that's what they were. I don't know if that's their intention. Like that's what they were trying to do.
I guess it was maybe there's another element to show creepiness in the movie.
I guess maybe. I don't know the significance. Like I said, I don't know if maybe Bev is supposed to be seen as this sexualized character.
That's what it was because she was the only female in the book.
In the book, I don't know if they were if they were being accurate that way in the book. But I don't like how they did that. But then again, what I did like about this Bev was stronger than the old Bev.
No.
Bruh.
What are you talking about?
Son, you saw how she put the spear through Pennywise? You saw how she knocked the mess out of her dad?
Oh.
She was the one. And then Pennywise was holding her up, and she's like, "I'm not afraid of you." She was like
the old Bev. She was like,
she was good at shooting, but she was all like,
I don't know. But when she got older, she got braver.
Yeah, when she got older, she was braver.
She was taking no mess from nobody.
But we're talking about the young Bev now.
Yeah.
But this younger Bev, she was more strong. She kind of symbolized more of a strong, I guess, I don't want to say strong independent, but just strong, believing in herself.
She was strong independent. She did not have a mother in her household. She only had a father. Let's talk about her father, yo. He was tripping.
He was tripping.
Did he like?
No, I don't think it was anything like that. He was just overprotective.
No.
But I just think he was. I don't want to think of it that far. I just think he was. I just think he was. I just think he was just overprotective because he was like, why are you talking to other boys? You shouldn't be talking to other boys.
No.
I don't think he was.
We'll talk about this later.
Anyway, we'll talk about it. But anyway.
But
yeah, and some of the other characters too. I mean, like I said, what they did with Sam. Sam is like the forgotten character.
Who's Sam?
Sam is. You see?
Wait, no. Who's Sam?
You see?
You mean Stan?
Oh, Stan. Stan. My bad. His name is Stan.
But still,
right?
who is?
His name is Stan, right?
Yes.
Actually, I said Sam. Sorry, my correction. Stan. Stan's his name. Stan the man. There you go. Stan. That's his name. Okay, my bad. Not Sam.
But still, Stan
The
character
is like the
was
forgotten
kind of.
character.
It was still kind of hidden too.
Yeah,
that's how it was in the old movie though too. But
Stan is like the blue Power Ranger.
Okay, as we're like recollecting in this movie, I'm kind of getting a little bit more creeped out. But like, whatever. But yeah, let's talk about Pennywise now.
Okay, we're talking about Pennywise, right? Okay, so I'm just laughing at the scenes because I can't remember the people
everybody
in the theater.
Was just dying. Yo, Matthew. It was stupid. All you heard in the theater was like,
yeah.
Oh, heck no. Oh, heck, you stupid. Like, that's... like, everybody's just like, what always pissed me off about horror movies in general? You see something, you be like, hello, my butt, turn the other way. Like,
and that's the difference between the New Losers Club and the old one. The older one was a little, I think, was a little bit more smarter than the new one. The new one, they were kind of more naive.
And that's how it is though for kids. How I felt like they were trying to display that more because back then kids when I don't know, because I'm up from back then, they probably would have done this, but like in today's time, that's how the kids would have acted. They're stupid like Richie. You're just talking a whole bunch of nonsense. But anyways, talk about Pennywise, yo.
Yeah. What exactly about Pennywise?
Alright, so Pennywise for me, guys, I wasn't really, at that time in the theater, I wasn't, maybe if I watch it now, I'll be scared, but I wasn't really.
By herself, she's gonna be scared as Jack.
Oh, heck yes. But like, when I was watching with everybody else in the theater and stuff like that, I wasn't really scared. I felt like they could have did more to his face to be scared. Like, make him look like an actual clown.
No, all they had to do was make him look normal.
Make him look like an actual clown. Don't make him look scary because it was just like, oh, you have to be afraid of me.
Yeah.
Your personality should have done that.
We all know, if we've seen the original, we all know that Pennywise is just like this monster alien, whatever. We all know that, okay? We all know that he's just some big spider-looking thing. Ugly looking alien from like, was like an extra from the Alien movies with Sigourney Weaver. Like, that's what he is. But the thing is, about this one, Stellan Skarsgård, I keep forgetting his name, whatever, Skarsgård, this guy who's playing the new Pennywise. He did an okay job. He did a good job. It was, I forgot to talk about this in the spoiler-free review, but he did some good. He did have some funny moments and some good parts where you're like, he creeped you the mess out how he was just talking. Yeah. But I don't think he can top Tim Curry's performance. Why? Because, and I'm not going to go into detail because she's easily whatever. But Tim Curry's performance as Pennywise, the original, was.
Don't mimic nothing. I'm gonna guess.
What? He was just more. He looked more like a regular clown, and he appeared to be normal.
I felt like
appeared to be friendly. Appeared to care.
I think they were just trying to revamp him, but they could have just kept him looking like a regular clown, like a McDonald's clown. We would have been okay, and then be creeped out.
If you were to compare it, it's like. It's more believable for a kid to approach Tim Curry's Pennywise than to approach this Pennywise. Because this Pennywise, you're like, the mess? I'm not even approaching you in the first place.
You don't look like a clown.
You don't even look like a human.
It
That's
just
the thing.
looks scary. Just like...
Yeah, it's like you're just supposed to be automatically scared.
Be afraid. It didn't give you time to develop.
Yeah.
Like,
no, there were moments where he was creepy as Jack, but like, I mean,
there were moments... one scene. Are you supposed to spoiler, right?
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, that one scene in the bathroom, bro. After she knocked the.
Everybody got scared there. Everybody did. I'm telling. If you're watching this review and you tell me right now that you did not get scared or jumped, or not even scared, but if you didn't jump at that scene,
flipped out of my seat. I screamed.
Everybody. The girl next to me was like.
Hey.
Because keep in mind, the whole time the girl next to me, she was with her boyfriend or whatever.
Oh yeah, I was watching her too. She was just like this.
She was just like this the whole time. She's just like. But after that one scene in the bathroom, that's the point where she looked at me like, bro, you got scared too?
Everybody flipped.
I'm like, yeah, I got scared too.
Even the dudes, like the ones that was trying to act like thugs in front of us. Them dudes jumped. Boy, come on now.
There were dudes in front of us that were like, man, ain't no thing. And then she was like, stop, then spit on her face.
And you're gonna wipe it.
My bad. I spit on her face. Yeah, there was dudes, ain't no thing, whatever.
Chicken wing.
And then the minute that bathroom scene comes, they were all like, the whole theater in unison, I kid you not. No one, and that's what I would say I loved about it, was that they got us in a part that we weren't expecting. because all the jump scares that they had up until that point were predictable. Like, you're like, okay, we know this is gonna happen. We know this, whatever. We saw this coming. But that scene, that one particular specific scene, I just said specific. That one specific scene, I'm getting excited about it. That's why that one specific scene really got us, bro. Like, seriously, but. I was saying comparison, man. I really did.
And then Pennywise, new home was like a house.
Yeah, I didn't really like that.
It was like in the original, it was a drain by some abandoned, looking like.
That was more creepier to me. This house looked like Monster House.
First of all right, I'm like reliving the creepiness. I'm trying to forget this movie slowly. But yeah, if you saw Monster House, you would probably think that was a Monster House.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Monster House. I mean, okay, yeah, Henry. Now, what they did with this Henry, he was more annoying. Yo, get them! He was more annoying, but the whole twist with him killing his dad was definitely a twist.
Oh my god!
Because we all knew in the original that yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like. And we all know in the original that Pennywise was influencing him anyway, but in this one, that influence, like, he told him to straight up kill his dad. Like, that was crazy. Like, he really got him.
His dad was the only one that was in his way.
Yeah, that was the only one in Henry's way that was thinking, but he was more savage, bro. But I mean, like, like I said, all in all, I was upset about Mike. There's some things I liked about
I forgot to talk about this too. Like, and I keep saying this, stressing this, because it was so important. Like, they just grabbed through certain parts from the old movie, threw it into this movie, and then they didn't utilize it in a way that they should have did. Like, the whole part with Ben saying, oh, this happened, this. It was just like...
It was too fast for me.
It was just happening too fast. Some of that stuff, they should have left it in the first movie, and then the whole stuff with Pennywise... That should have been the second movie. Yeah,
they should have kept the first movie more mysterious. You know, have him pop up every now and again, but don't really do anything.
They probably should have ended at the part where Bev was gone. If they wanted to go down that route and change up the whole movie entirely.
I mean, nothing's wrong with showing them that they think they killed him in the first one, because that's how it was anyway in the original.
Yeah. But I just felt like all the information was just flowing too fast. You barely got time to develop anything for any character, and like the whole part with Bill and Bev relationship thing, I wasn't with that one. I was just like, no, that's Ben's girl. Like, no.
Yeah. We all know how that was in the original too. Like, we all know that she fell for him, and Ben is like me, bro. Ben is like me and Ben are like
we all relate.
We relate, bro. Like, we the romance type, but then like the girl going for somebody else. You know, we both tubby. You know what I'm saying? But like, but yeah, I mean, we all know in the end that Ben is gonna end up with Bev. But I mean. Like, graphics wise, there's a lot. Oh yeah, the one thing that pissed me off, graphics wise, was the scene where Pennywise is trying to scare Bev, and he's doing a little dancing and that little thing where he brought her down to the lair.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah, he's Gangnam Style. He was straight up doing Gangnam Style. A little dance like this, but his head, you can tell that it was so CGI. And you're like, the mess, bro. What I loved about the original too, and speaking of his head, was like the aspect of the silver, like how important that using the silver was the silver to kill him.
And I also with silver, Bill's bike, the silver bike.
That was a nice Easter egg.
Yeah, they made reference to it in the movie, but if you didn't see the first one, you wouldn't.
It would mean anything to you. I mean, like I said, the scene with Georgie running down the
I knew
beginning.
He was gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that scene too was it looked pretty good, and she didn't like it, but I actually liked that they showed how Pennywise killed him. Because in the original they didn't show it; they just showed the scene wherever his face, and that was it. But this one I actually liked that they went as far as showing how he did it. Because in the original I was imagining like, how on earth did he actually really kill him? Did he like just consume him, or like how did that happen?
I was imagining like, how is he killed? It's a weird question to ask. It's like, how is he killing them?
Like, how is he doing? Like, what is he doing? But then this one, they kind of showed how he went about it.
That's actually a bad question. Like, how is he doing?
Yeah, it was a bad question, but it left you wondering, like, how did he go about doing? Like, was he just like straight up consuming them? Like how was that working? And in this one, they actually showed you how he went about doing that. So I was like, okay, that's a nice addition. They should have focused more on aspect of showing how, because remember in the old movie they're showing how the whole town is like is like it in their own way. Remember when in on the old one, they should have focused more.
I think
they
low-key did it when the
woman,
how she looked at the boy. She didn't even say like, "You're not supposed to be out there."
Yeah, she didn't say you're not supposed to be out there.
Piss. Oh god. This like triggering me right now. That pisses me off so much.
Yeah, but
how you see something and not say something?
It's like that, man. I mean, all in all, my main only complaint I have was just certain points with the story and the plot. How they could have just waited a little bit. They could have waited a little bit. They could have easily scared us by just showing. They could have just showed him at certain scenes, and that would have been enough to scare us and get us right then and release him full blast.
They were showing
in
him
the second one, but they released him full blast in this one. I'm like, you could have waited to really show us this.
I got scared of you at one point. After that, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, they released him full blast. Like in the old one, he was just popping up, and that was enough to scare people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like, I don't know if I'm gonna see him again.
And if you see him again, you're not even gonna be that scared. Because like, how can they? I'm just saying, how can they really top that? You never. And
I know what's gonna happen in the second one. The second one, it is gonna be them when they get older and flashbacks to when they were younger, and then.
Yeah, I know how that's gonna be. Or they may just change up a couple things.
I think
you
it's
never
gonna
know.
be low-key trash, but whatever.
The second one might be trash. It might be.
They should have picked their moment.
They should have, yeah.
They should have picked their
My main concern, like I said, I'm mad what they did with Mike. I'm just mad that they really downplayed the mess out of him. They just really downplayed him. A lot of the characters they could have used a lot more. But I would say out of the whole Losers Club, the highlight for me this entire movie was Richie, bro. Like, Richie saw something bad happening. He was like, yo, what the hell, bro? Like, his reaction to it was
idiot.
he just didn't care. Like, he wasn't affected.
I'm saying an idiot, like, in a funny way.
Like in the house, like, he saw certain things. And he was like, what the hell? And like it took away from the scariness of the scene. Like,
yeah, it made it lighter.
It would be like something serious happening, and then you just hear Richie like, yo, what the, yo.
The only people that was getting into it was Richie and the boy with the asthma thing. They always arguing. Like, shut up. Like,
I like that
and the part
yeah,
with the asthma thing. When Pennywise threw up on him, he's like, I don't care. I'm still gonna kill you. Everybody, honestly, that's when I was like really laughing. I was
I mean, it did have a lot of comedic moments, and it worked pretty okay. The pacing for the movie it worked hand in hand. It wasn't like too scary. It wasn't too funny. It was like a nice balance of the two. It had some really dark moments. It had some really light moments. The lightest moment of the whole movie was when they were just all playing in the lake and just showing them being kids. But I was mad that Mike wasn't there because he's a key part of the group. But
and the whole part that confused me was how the boy, the asthma mom, how she find him there? I'm like, how the heck she get there?
Like she got a tracker in the 80s,
like how the heck did she get there? And low key, I think everybody was saying how that's Pennywise, bro. That's Pennywise.
Exactly. Everybody was saying that. I don't know, man, but all in all, guys, like we said, main concern Mike, certain key aspects, but didn't hate the movie. Didn't really love it as much as I did the original. And the way how the original ended too made me, because it actually ended happy.
Yeah.
So I actually did enjoy the original.
But
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
If you're not like us and you didn't watch the first movie and you're going into this just seeing the trailer and stuff,
and for some reason you're watching this spoiler review that's giving away everything, but hey, whatever.
I think you would like the movie. I think that you did like the movie because you're already watching this, or
you just don't care about spoilers.
But yeah, you probably would be scared. You probably would like this because you don't know anything that happened in the first one.
Exactly.
Really,
for somebody who's not watching this, who didn't see the original, there's nothing to compare it to. So you'll never know. It's like watching the new Star Trek. Excuse me. Yeah, it's like watching the new Star Trek movies and not watching the original. If you watch the new ones,
I've never seen this movie, but I'm about to just trigger Matthew. It's like watching.
I haven't seen the Star Trek either.
I'm not talking about that. Don't say that. I'm about to trigger you. It's like watching the Power Rangers movie and not seeing any of the Power Rangers episodes.
Yeah, you didn't trigger me. It's true.
You hated that movie.
What, the new Power Rangers?
No, not Power. Shoot.
No, I loved Power Rangers.
No, it was another movie. Transformers. Oh no, never mind. That's not a good reference. But.
No, it's a good reference because the original Transformers animation show was bomb as hell, bro. Like that, the original Transformers and the original Transformers comics and the series was good. This Transformers 5 was an abomination.
LOL.
Don't you comment? Don't you guys hate when people say LOL? It's annoying. Anyways, guys, if you watch all the way till the end of this video, it's 30-minute discussion or more of a rant.
That was 30 minutes? I feel like we just started.
Yeah. Are we forgetting anything?
I bet you when we turn off this camera, we're gonna like forget a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. No. This always happens, yo. By the time we took off this camera, we're gonna remember a whole bunch of stuff that we were supposed to talk about, and it would be like it's too late. Anything key wise?
Every time I keep thinking about this movie, I keep thinking it's the seeing scenes in the old movie, but it didn't happen in this
think
movie.
of the new one.
I mean, it's fine.
Man, look, if we forget something, we forget something. That's what it is. But yeah, if you yeah. Why hit this thing up?
Yo.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this little rant or discussion or whatever you want to title this video, I don't even know what I'm going to title it yet. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to check out my sister channel in the description box below. Let us know what you guys thought about it. Did you guys like the new one more than the old one? Did you like the old one better than the new one? Whatever
or if you
it is.
just like the new one,
or you just like
see the first one.
Yeah, whatever it is. Let us know in the comment section down below, and we will see you guys, or I will see you guys in the next video. Clockmaster and
Milky Way out.
Out.